studio, everybody. I'm your host, Jim Dandy, and this is 30-minute yoga. So with every yoga routine, I always like to begin with some breathing exercises, just to get that heart rate where we want it, and get our muscles going and everything like that. So we're just going to go in for a nice deep breath. Hands in prayer, inhale up, exhale, arms come out and around. One more time. Nice big deep breath. Okay. Now we're going to move on. Again, nice big deep breath, up in prayer. Hands up, stretch, reach back slightly, and come forward, knees come down, hands come forward, just a nice stretch of that back and those quads. And engage those abs as we come up and out and down. We're going to come up in prayer one more time. This time we're going to bring those legs together slightly. Again, stretch as we inhale, back slightly, come forward again, hands come out, and squat down into the sides. You can see what I'm doing now. We're just going to, that right leg's going to come up, press against that knee for balance. Just bring it all the way up. And if you want to be so daring, come up on those toes on that left leg just for a little bit more of a stretch. And back down, and that leg comes down. Arms come down into the side. Turn to the other side. Again, we're going to inhale up in prayer, stretch, come up, back slightly, and again come forward, arms straight out. Bend up those knees, come down to a nice squat. And again, we're going to come up on the left leg this time, press against that knee for balance. Stay here if this is where you feel comfortable. If not, come up on those toes just for a little added stretch. And back down, and that comes down. Arms down into the side. Now move into our forward fold. So again, we inhale in prayer, hands all the way up. Get that good stretch, raise up. Back slightly, and come forward. This time we're coming all the way down. Come down as far as you can. If you have a brick, this is as far as you can go, that's fine. Come down further. If you have to bend those knees just a little bit, that's fine. But we want to hit the floor. And we're just going to stay here. And as we're down here, we're going to shake that head no. And shake that head yes. And we're going to engage those abs as we pull ourselves up. Hands all the way up and down in prayer. And one more time. Inhale, hands up in prayer. Extend those arms up, back slightly, and come down again, forward fold. This time, we're going to come up on our right leg. This is a standing dog, standing split, and hold there. Straighten that leg out now. And we're going to come up into our warrior three. Hands forward. Tighten that core for balance. Now we're going to take that opposite arm back. We're going to grab that leg. And we're going to pull it toward the shoulder. We're just going to lean forward slightly. Again, holding our poses for 10 to 15 seconds. I'm going to let that go. Bring this arm back out. Okay, this time we're going to bring the right leg around to the side. And I'm going to twist, following with my arms. Keep that core nice and tight. And back around to the front. Now we're going to go back down into that fold. And then bring this leg down. Engage those abs as we lift ourselves back up. Arms come all the way up and down in prayer. We're going to switch sides now. Always do the same thing to both sides to maintain balance. And I'm going to change direction so you can see what I'm doing here. Again, we're going to inhale, lift. Hands in prayer. Come up. Raise those arms up. Back slightly. And again into that forward fold. Come all the way down. And we're going to hold. And we're going to go right into that standing dog, standing split. Now straighten that leg out and engage those abs as you pull yourself up. Bring those arms forward. Keep that core nice and tight to maintain balance. If you feel comfortable here, that's fine. If not, we're going to take that opposite arm behind us and grab that leg and pull it up toward the shoulders and just lean forward slightly, continuing to stretch out that lower back. And release, arm comes back out. Now we're going to bring that leg around to the side. You're going to really feel it throughout here in that hip. And we're going to twist around to the front. And back around in front. Back down into that fold. Bring that leg down. Engage those abs as we pull ourselves back up and hands down in prayer. Okay, we're going to do just a few more stretches before we get down on the floor. Stretching out these legs. I'm going to bring my arms out to the side for balance. We're going to inhale and bring that right leg back. Toes pointed slightly, just barely touching the ground. Now we're going to bring that leg to the side and back. And then we're going to bring it out to the side and around to the front, making a kind of semicircle. And back behind us, back to the side once more. Now I'm just going to speed that up a little bit. We go through 2 more rotations. This is more about tightening that core and strengthening that core as we maintain our balance. And bring that leg back in. And arms down. Inhale again, arms up to the side. This time the leg comes up. We go back. And we bring it up to the knee. Bringing that knee up to the chest. Hold. Now we're going to straighten that leg out to the front. Again, hold. And we bring that back in and down. Now 2 more times. I'm going to speed that up. Back, knee, forward, in, down, back, knee, forward, and down. One more time. Back, knee, forward, and down. One more stretch. Bringing that knee back up. Stay here if this is where you feel comfortable. If you want to move on, bring that knee out to the side. Again, staying here if this is where you feel comfortable. Or if you're so daring, straighten that leg out. Grabbing hold of the bottom of the knee to hold, help hold that leg up. and bring it back in and down. Okay, now we're going to move on to the left leg. I'm sure that thigh is screaming by now. So we're going to inhale in prayer, hands out to the side for balance. And we're just going to bring that left leg back, toes pointed, barely touching the ground. And then we're just going to take it to the side, back, out to the side, and in front, and back around. And 2 more times. We're just going to speed that up a little bit. And 1 more time. I'm sure if you're holding your hands out like I am for balance, the shoulders are starting to scream, but it's better than falling over. This is all about strengthening our core and improving our balance. And bring that back in. Arms down, give those arms a little rest. Again, we're going to inhale. Arms up and out to the side. This time we bring that leg back. Up toward the chest, bring that knee up as high as you can. Straighten that leg out. Bring it back up into the chest and down. And then we're going to speed through that now. Back, knee up, knee out, and down. Once more, back, up, out, in, and down, and last time. Up, out, in, and down, and side to the side. One last stretch on this side. We always repeat what we do on each side to maintain a balance. So we're going to inhale again. Arms up and out to the side. Bring that knee up. Grab it. Again, staying here if this is where you feel comfortable. Or bring that knee out to the side. Now you may find that some sides, one side is easier than the other. That's perfectly fine. We're all at different levels on this. And if you're so daring, again, bring that leg out nice and straight. Holding underneath that knee for balance. And bring it back in and to the front and down and hands down to the side. Alright, back to the edge of our mat. Once more we are going to inhale. Hands come up in prayer, extend those hands up. Back slightly. And come forward. And we're going to go down into that forward fold, come all the way down. Again, as I mentioned before, if you have that brick, that's a good time to use that. If you have to bend your knees slightly, that's perfectly fine. We're all at different stages in our mobility. Now we're just going to come out, walk it out into our plank. Legs are nice and straight, nice flat back. And hold. 10 to 15 second hold. Come up on our side plank. Fingertips facing the ceiling, follow with your eyes. Again, holding 10 to 15 seconds. And down. Again, holding here. 10 to 15 seconds. And other side plank. Again, fingertips facing the ceiling, following with our eyes. 10 to 15 second hold. And back down. Now we're going to come down into our chaturanga. It's a tricep push-up. We're lightly holding ourselves up above the ground. 10 to 15 second hold. And down into our cobra. Remember, chest comes up, shoulders stay down. Eyes facing the far end of the room. And then I'm just going to lay all the way down. Stretch those arms out toward the front of the room. Let that body collapse as I release my breath. boat. 10 to 15-second hold. And release. Bringing those arms forward once again. And we're going to go straight up into our down dog. Let that pelvis up toward the ceiling. Again, holding. And we're going to start with the right leg. Our dog split, right leg comes up. Again, hold here. And open that hip up. Twist that leg a little bit to the side. And bring that in. Again, into our one-legged plank, holding that leg just slightly above the ground. And bring it down. Go into our pigeon. Left leg comes all the way back. Right leg comes in. And as we exhale, we're just going to lean forward, bring those arms out in front of us. This is another good time to use that grip if you have it. We're just going to collapse into that pose and let all of our air out. And just hold here. 10 to 15 seconds. On those palms, we're going to press that chest up toward the ceiling. We're going to follow with our eyes. We're going to grab opposite arm, opposite knee. This arm's going to come behind us now, and we're going to twist toward the other end of the room. Get a nice good stretch into that lower back and those upper glutes. And come back around. And we're going to jump straight back into that down dog. And we're going to walk it out back into our plank. Hold here. Down into our chaturanga. And back down into our cobra. And back up into our down dog. Again, stretching that pelvis toward the ceiling. Hold here. Alright, bring that left leg up this time, dog split. Turn that leg to the side, really open up that hip. And bring it down into that one-legged plank. And just hover slightly above the mat. And take it down pigeon. This time, the right leg goes all the way straight back. Left leg comes in, adjust if you need to. And slowly walk it down, collapse into that pose as we release all of our air. And hold it here. And walk it back up, palms down, push the chest out, follow with the eyes. This time the opposite hand is going to grab opposite knee. This one comes behind us and it's going to twist. Twist at the hip toward that wall, get a nice good stretch there in the lower back and glutes. Forward. Straight back into that down dog. And down into our tabletop. But before we come all the way down, we're just going to let those knees hover slightly above. Hold that 10 to 15 seconds. on, I'm just going to stretch out here our calf and camels. So we're going to inhale, arch that back, nice and high, come back slightly, just a little bit, and toward those heels. And exhale and sink. One more time, inhale. Bird dog. Right arm comes out first. If this is as comfortable as you feel like doing, stay there. If not, we're going to lift that back leg as well. And hold it. 10, 15 seconds. Come in. Knee and elbow are going to meet. And back out. Time and back out. Now I'm going to take that leg and take it out to the side. I'm going to take that leg out to the side. This arm is going to come back around to the side and we're going to hold here. Come back around. We're going to bring that leg in. We're going to reach with the opposite arm. And we're just going to come down slightly into a tricep press. If you have to come down on your elbow like this, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to show you the modified version here. And hold that 10 to 15 seconds. And then come back up. And we're just going to go down and up, down and up, down and up, and one more time, down and up, and release. Now before we move on to the other leg, I have one more stretch for you guys. This time the leg comes out to the side this way. We're going to hold there 10 to 15 seconds. And back down. And up. We're going to stretch that leg out and back in and down, up, out, and down, and one more time, up, out, and down. Back into our child's pose before we move on to the other leg. Just get a nice good stretch here. Okay, now other leg. Come up with the arm first. Stay here if this is where you feel comfortable. If not, extend that back leg out nice and straight. Hold 10 to 15 seconds. I'm just going to come in. Knee to elbow. And again. Knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. And one more time. In. I'm going to take that leg out to the side. I'm going to follow the opposite direction with the opposite arm. And hold here 10 to 15 seconds. Now we're going to bring that leg back in and up. This arm's going to come back around, grab at the ankle, and come in. And we're just going to come down into a nice tricep press. Again, come down on the elbows if you need to. I'm going to show you the modified version again. And hold here 10 to 15 seconds. And if you want to stay here, stay here. If not, we're going to come back up. And we're just going to go down. Sitting on those knees, facing forward. We're going to bring those arms forward. We're going to sink into those abs. As we pull that chest forward. Now we're just going to bring those arms out to the side. Stretch that chest out even further. Turn those palms. And bring those arms back and around and down. Pull that chest upward once more. And as we do, we're going to lift up onto those knees. And we're going to bring those arms up and stretch out once more. And we're going to come to the side. This arm comes down, stretch toward that knee. As we lean this way, we're going to follow with our eyes, looking up toward the ceiling. And then we're going to come back around. We're going to grab that head, bring it down toward the shoulder. Don't bring that shoulder up to the ear. Bring that ear down to the shoulder. This arm is going to come out to the side and back. Palm facing the back of the room. And we're going to come back up and down. Once more. This time stretching out the opposite arm. And we're going to come over. Arm comes down toward that knee. And we're going to follow with our eyes looking up toward the ceiling. And then we're going to come down. This arm's going to come down. Pull that ear down toward the shoulder. Not the shoulder up to the ear, but the ear down to the shoulder. This arm is going to come out to the side and back behind us. And back around. And then we're going to take those arms out to the side once more. Palms upward. And we're just going to turn that neck to the side as best you can. Just make sure that neck is nice and loose. And continue to stretch out those shoulders and the upper back. And the hands are going to come back in prayer. We're going to inhale and release, bringing the shoulders back. Again, once more. And a third time, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And this time we're going to go the opposite direction. Shoulders up and around, hands down in prayer. And one last time, big deep breath. And down in prayer. Ending our class. Namaste.